Hey guys, it's Levi here with another weekly review. This week we are checking out Transformers Generation 1 Fangry. This is one of my all-time favorite Transformers toys, and I could not tell you why. It's not a very practical design. You can see here Fangry transforms into a winged werewolf. My first exposure to this character came in the Transformers Japanese series, Super God and Master Force, where Fangry appears as one of the Headmaster Juniors, a human recruited by the Decepticons to serve to use a transtector, which is the body here. He goes by the name of Wilder in that series, but he also appeared in the Marvel comics and played a role in that too. I've just always liked the design of the character. Most of the versions, his temperament. He can be hot-headed, but he was kind of the leader of the Headmaster Juniors. He's just a neat looking character who I've always enjoyed. Hopefully he gets a modern figure here before too long. They've touched on a lot of the old G1 concepts, but we have yet to get a reimagining of Fangry. So looking at him here, there's definitely wear on his stickers, but he is in pretty good shape for a Generation 1 figure. I do really enjoy this hue of pinkish purple they use throughout most of his body. The rest of him is just like this black and then a gray. Here on his tail is his weapon plugged in that can be removed and put off to the side. His wings back here are also removable, though it's a very tight fit, and that forms a shield in his robot form. So to get to that form, a couple things I like to do right off the bat. I take his arms and I go 2 clicks. You'll see why in a minute, but I take his arms and I move them up 2 clicks. Then you can open up this panel here and you can remove the headmaster. So in the Super God Master Force, just in the Japanese continuity in general, a headmaster, this is the main robot. And then the body and the vehicle it transforms into or creature is just a transtector. So this would be Fangry, or in that show, this would be Wilder. But seeing as how in America, the Transformers were one organism, and then these they had like symbiotic relationships. I believe Fangry's headmaster in America would have been named Briscoe, something to that effect. But I always consider the heads the actual Transformers, and then these just vehicles, more or less. Put him off to the side right here. So to finish transforming, you're going to close that panel up. You're going to take his head and just hinge it forward. And then on his back, you're going to hinge up the legs as far as they'll go, and then straighten them out at the knees. So there you go. And when I move those arms up, it's just so as you move the hips down, they'll kind of sit along his sides there. That's how I like it. You can also, if you want, you can always hinge them even more so and not have them along his sides, and they'll kind of sit there on his hips. That's also an option you have. Take his tail and split that, and it's on double hinges, and those will come around, form the shoulders and his arms, some stickers with some technological detailing there. Now you take Briscoe or Fangry, and you're gonna just fold his legs up, and that forms the head. Being a Headmaster Junior, there's no panel or anything to hide it, but as you plug him in, if you look in his chest, you should be able to see, getting this lined up is always fun. There, I don't know how clear that was, so I'm going to try it again here. You get it lined up, and his tech specs will appear on his chest there. You can give him his gun. And I always take his wings and plug them in as some sort of shield here on this side. And there you have Generation 1 Fangry. Not very articulated. Being a headmaster junior, the head doesn't move at all. The shoulders can move up somewhat. Like I said, they're double jointed, so you can get your shoulders up like that, and there's no forward movement. He does have elbows. However, the length of his weapon keeps that from getting to 90 degrees while he's holding it. This one should have no problem, but you do have a shield pegged into the forearm. Legs, while his hips can still move forward, his knees bend forward instead of back. Oh, nope, I lied. His knees will bend back, but they're joined. So that is as far as he moves articulation-wise. Just a quick look at a Transformers figure I've always really enjoyed. That is Transformers G1 Fangry. I'll see you next week. Thanks.